This is the blessed book of the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 50, verses 13 to verse 14. Because of the wrath of the Adawan Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about, all you that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Adawan Yahweh. Shalom. Kal halal wahawad la Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Waha Racha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles of the Great Millstone, and honors and salutations to the brothers pushing this gospel, this good news, consistently and diligently across the world, all in sincerity and in truth, feeding the elect lambs of Yahweh while Yahushai's sake, especially in these last days. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So, the reason I brought out those scriptures, right, is because, I came across this article from farsnews.ir, okay, and this was 2nd of November 2023, so a recent article, right, and basically this article is dealing with the fact that, more and more of these countries, / nations, are against America, more so now than ever, okay. This is what the commander of the Islamic Revolution Guards Corporations, IRGC, all right, General Major Hossein Salami, okay, stated. Basically, that's what he mentioned. All right, and he's basically referencing this because of the situation going on over there in the so-called Middle East, right, with the 1948ers and Hamas. So America is funding and backing these small hatters to attack, refugee camps and basically, other areas where women and children are located at. Okay, so the world is waking up to America and who she really is and the wickedness that it's done across the world, man. All right. Addressing the ceremony in Tehran, which is the capital of Iran, on Thursday, Major General Salami stated that the bloody nature, as he quoted, of American policies is now disclosed to the nations more than any time in the history, amid the continuation of Washington-backed Zionist regime's relentless bombardment of the besieged Gaza Strip. The IRGC chief stressed the United States' grandeur has been severely undermined in the international arena, and the world today is united against Americans more than ever. He described the US and the UK and Israel as inseparable parts of an obvious conspiracy, emphasizing that they act in three separate geographical parts of the world but with coherent developed policies, right? And America, you know, America came out of the UK, man, all right? As is the daughter, so is the mother. Or is it as is the mother, so is the daughter? All right, something like that. Okay. So, everyone's waking up to the West, man, all right? This year, they see the wickedness and the filthiness of America and its dealings, man. All right, they see America behind closed doors, funding these wars, which is, you know, which is basically its agenda. All right, it's also aiding massive debt amongst other things as well. All right, America's got a lot to pay for, man. Okay, let's get another article, and this is from Reuters.com, recent as well, November the 3rd this year. U.S. House passes Republicans' Israel-only aid bill, faces dead end in Senate. Okay, so a bill has been passed to give 14, look at that, 14.3 billion, all right, to the statehood of Israel, right, by the Republican of America, basically. Okay. The U.S. House of Representatives on Thursday passed a Republican plan to provide $14.3 billion in aid to Israel and cut funding of the Internal Revenue Service, despite Democrats' insistence it has no future in the Senate and the White House promise of a veto. The measure passed 226 to 196, largely along party lines, a shift from typically strong bipartisan congressional support for providing aid to what land that is. 12 Democrats voted with 214 Republicans for the bill, and two Republicans joined 194 Democrats in objecting. Okay, and that goes to show you that both political parties, right, of America supports these small hatters, man. Okay, all right. Spake as a dragon. Okay, is that scripture? All right. So yeah, that's how these. That's how they keep the war drums beating, man. Okay, a lot of money is is put into these wars, and obviously a lot of money is made from them too. But eventually, this will all backfire upon their own heads, right? By way of these other nations having nuclear capability to destroy America, right? Because it's all prophesied that America will fall, all right? And the average Babylonian doesn't know about this, man. They don't know what's going on. These sheeple are, you know, over in the land of America, man. They will end up getting drafted, to fight World War III. Okay. So let's get back. Let's go back to the book of Jeremiah again. Okay. So, hey, there's no healing Babylon, man. There's no healing Babylon. It's just all downhill from here, man. And it's exciting times that we're in. Okay. We're just waiting for the RFID chip to be made mandatory. Okay. And we can see all these things coming to pass. We see it, man. That's what the prophets were known as, visionaries, man. They can visualize these things taking place. All right. So Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon roundabout. Right. This is modern day Babylon, America. Okay. All you that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh. Bahasham Yahushai. Verse 15. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Adawan Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her as she hath done. Do unto her. Okay. So this is the judgment, from the Lord against Mystery Babylon for all its sins, and its sins have certainly reached unto heaven, man. All right. America has lied on the Holy Bible. All right. It's pushed forth pedo behavior, bestiality, alternative lifestyle. It's got missing children. All right. It's pushed that alternative lifestyle upon many nations. All right. Democracy too, which the Most High is not down with whatsoever. All right. And guess what? Oppressing the children of Israel, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, man. True biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right. Whoever touches you touches the apple of my eye. Roughly paraphrasing, man. We're the apple of the Lord's eye, man. Okay. Polluting the world with its wine and its philosophy. Right. Even with its technology as well. That's what America has done, man. It's done a lot of damage to the earth, man. With its actual pollution as well. Damaging the earth. The list goes on, man. Okay. So it's only a matter of time before America gets what she deserves. Okay. Let's go to verse 3 within the same chapter. Alright. For out of the north there come up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. So, Russia, alright, they're going to be the one to spearhead this thing, basically. Alright, Ezekiel chapter 38 tells you this. Alright. It's going to be a guard, meaning a protector for these nations. Libya, Ethiopia. Alright. That's why, and the list goes on, of course, that's why this article from the Moscow Times 6 hours ago, alright, so recent, of course, says this. Russia says intends to continue nuclear test moratorium. Russia intends to stick to a nuclear test ban moratorium despite withdrawing its ratification of the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, the Foreign Ministry said Friday. We intend to keep the moratorium that was introduced more than 30 years ago in place, said a ministry statement. But any nuclear test by the United States would force us to do the same, it added. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday signed off on a law revoking Russia's ratification of the treaty. Okay. The 1996 treaty outlaws all nuclear explosions, including live tests of nuclear weapons, though it never came into force because some key countries, including the United States and China, never ratified it. Alright? But guess what? It's all Bible prophecy that, America's going to be destroyed, turned to a lake of fire, man. World War III must and will take place. It must happen. Alright? And this is like a code word for all other nations with nuclear capability to start testing their nuclear weapons and things like that. Because once Russia starts doing it, the other nations that Russia's guarding, they're going to follow suit, aren't they? After all, we are in the time of war. So, yep, Russia intends to carry out nuclear tests, and these other nations like North Korea, China, etc. will follow suit. Okay? Alright, so, that's why, when we go back to the first article, the Persians are calling out America because they see what's going on. Alright, so the war in the so-called Middle East will only expand. Right? It's only going to expand. Right? So here's an image, Google Images, right? USA Today graphics on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, as you know what country intensifies its response, right? And as you can see from this diagram, who are the allies of Israel and Hamas? Israel, and it's got United States at the top, of course, United Kingdom, Australia, France, Norway, Austria, Germany, India, Canada, Italy, and then those who are on the side of Hamas, supporting them, Persia, Qatar, Turkey, Lebanon, Syria, Yemen. Okay, so this is what they're giving me as of now, alright? And look at that, Turkey, alright, which is a NATO member, by the way, and that's backing Hamas. So, you know, really the United States is, you know, behind backing the 1948s primarily, right? Because this is all prophetic, man. America's done. We're just waiting for the RFID microchip, man. We've got to keep instilling that in your mind, all right? Because these prophecies must take place in time order, man. Okay? The nukes won't fly until the CHIP is mandated globally first, all right? That's just the order of the prophecies. So America's finished, man, all right? And Americans are living paycheck to paycheck anyway, all right? So they ain't happy, all right? A civil war is coming, man. The economic instability is on the horizon, so the party's over. And Fresh and Fit podcast, that's going to be closed. All right, all these social media platforms, that's going to be closed. All these podcasts will be closed. Red pill, blue pill movement will be over with. All right. So yeah, man, a lot's happening. All right, and none of those things trump the Bible. All right, no matter what, man, none of these things can overthrow the words of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Okay, and the world will see this very soon, very soon. All right. So yeah, we're close, very close. Let's get the book of Psalms, chapter 72, and verse 18. Blessed be the Adawan Yahweh power, right? The power of Yasha Allah, who only doeth wondrous things. That's right, man. And hey, man, wondrous works are being declared on this earth, man. Okay, he's stirring up these nations, all right, for war, which is going to take place in the Levant, man, over there in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment. Okay. Verse 19, and blessed be his glorious name forever, and let the whole earth be filled with his glory. Aman, wa aman. Okay. And the Lord's name is going to be magnified in that day too, man. Okay. You know, no other God, no other name can ever top the names Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. None of these idols can match up. Not Buddha, not Allah, not Vishnu, not Krishna, nothing. Okay. And very soon, man, the earth will be filled with his glory. Very soon. Okay. So this is what we're declaring amongst, you know, you heathen. Alright? It's what we're declaring amongst you. And this will happen. It's just a matter of time. Let's get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and go to verse 11. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields, right? And the modern day arrows are these ICBM missiles, man. Okay? The Adawan Yahweh has raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes, which are the Russians, for his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Adawan Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple. Alright? That's right, man. So, hey, many missiles, right, are coming for America. It's going to destroy it, man. America will shoot those off as well, and they hit various places, but America will certainly be destroyed. Okay? So this is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. And who is the Lord's temple? The Israelites. Let's go to Revelation chapter 21, verse 3, and it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their power. Okay, so the Lord, first and foremost, is dealing with the Israelite men, right, the hopeful elect of his servants, the prophets. Alright, the flock of my pasture is with men. Okay, let's get the Greek word for tabernacle. Okay, English is Strong's G4633. In the Greek, it's pronounced
Strong's G4633, Skene. Skene.
Tent, tabernacle made of green, boughs, or skins or other materials. Here's what we want of that well-known movable temple of God, after the pattern of which the temple at Jerusalem was built. Okay. So, hey, the Lord ain't dealing with Christianity. He's not dealing with these heathens. Alright, so you can belch that off your mind, man. Alright? Honestly. Not dealing with these other false religions. Alright? He's only dealing with the elect of the nation of Israel on this side, man. Let's get the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, and verse 1. Woe, meaning misery and destruction, be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Right? So, World War III is upon us. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. That's right, it's coming. A sword is sent upon you, who may turn it back, right? A sword is a killing instrument, a dividing instrument. Okay, it severs, alright? And the Lord is sending his sword, and who can turn the Lord's sword back? Who can turn the judgment of Yahweh Shemashai back? No one. Verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it, right? And Yahweh Shai mentioned, is it fire kindled? Let me get that. Luke 12:49 is what Yahushua said. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? That's right. Okay. Hey, there's been much destruction on this earth, wildfires and things like that, and the Lord is coming to bring even more fire. All right. Verse 5. 2nd Esdras chapter 16 verse 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Right. You can't. There's no stopping this. There's no escaping this. All right. Whatsoever. All right. Just a matter of time. Let's get Isaiah chapter 48 and we can close off. Isaiah chapter 48 verse 20. That reads, Go you forth of Babylon, flee you from the Chaldeans, with the voice of singing declare you, tell this, utter it even to the end of the earth. Say you, the Adawan Yahweh has redeemed his servant Jacob. That's right, man. So, that's who the Lord's chosen people are, man. The nation of Israel. Alright? And the Lord has not changed. Last time I checked, he's not changed, alright? So, that's it. We are a peculiar people unto him, man. But again, the elect on this side will be delivered. Alright, so that's where we are, man. Article A. Article B. Article C. Alright. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom, Wa Kwam Yasharala, Wa Mawaf Lababal, Tuabla Shalom to the elect.